to Wargaming World and week 4 of the Wargaming Diary. It's a featurette, I think is what people say, in terms of building a couple of sheds. They started off rather unremarkable, and thought I'd see what we could create ultimately from modest beginnings. Now this one people might recognise because it came free from a review of advertised originally by the Two Fat Lardies. There was a questionnaire, a Wargames questionnaire, and anybody who completed one would get this particular shed, and that included this motorbike, and it's a Sarissa shed. It's a 28mm, and yeah, I thought what I'd do is add some little features to it in terms of these buckets, etc., and just try and add a little bit of feature at the front as well, and try and begin to put something together to make it an interesting addition to the table. Now this one is actually, it was a Christmas gift, which is from Charlie Foxtrot. It's a 1/72nd scale, but it works nicely with the other shed. And again, what I've done here is added some what is our 1/35 scale sort of milk churns, etc. And then you can see there is a tin bath on the inside. Just try and add some little features as well as paint them, and it's quite neat really. It's obviously it's slightly smaller than the other shed, but what I'm going to do is to put them both together in some kind of format so I can add it to the tabletop, and yeah, they're quite handy. Right, well this isn't really designed to be a very long video, but I just thought I've got little bits and pieces together really, and I thought I'd just show that I'll try and make this in some kind of, I don't know, I wasn't going to say a farm, but a a bit like an allotment or something like that, where we can add the sheds and put something together. So I've tried to put this lichen in lines. It doesn't have to be particularly neat and tidy, it wouldn't be in reality, and added this pump as well. So yeah, I think this might look good when it's all comes together. Well, I couldn't help but expand things a little further. So we've got crops here, and I've been able to get a wall around it. So obviously before it's been painted and covered, but yeah, this looks like something pretty practical. The light, so hopefully we can catch the little tiny details so far in what I'm constructing. For those who've seen it a little earlier, the pigs will come back. They aren't already bacon, but they're just still being painted. And this is the construction. This is a bit further away. You can see the fact that this will be an enclosed farm area, and also I'll be able to remove the sheds as well. So if I just want this as a field on the tabletop, I'll have those options. But yeah, I've added the 1/35 sort of pots and milk churn, and I thought it adds a little bit more to the sheds themselves, quite obviously. And yeah, at this stage I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Right, so I'm getting to the very end of this, so I just thought if I have a quick look at the two buildings themselves. So this is the Charlie Foxtrot version. It's a simple construction, but it's it's a nice piece. I really like it. I've added these three at the front, and then the tin bath as well. Just put those in with some features. But yeah, that's a nice construction. That's 1/72nd scale, and this is 1/56. Pretty similar stuff really. This was the free shed that came when we had replied to the questionnaire. So yeah, yeah, that fits really nicely. A Sarissa rather than Charlie Foxtrot, and you know, will ultimately look good on the Wargaming's table. Right, as the Sarissa came with the free motorbike, I thought we'd add the pictures here on the back. They are French, 1930s images as well, and on the inside we've got some pictures too. You'll not be able to notice quite obviously that this is French, but there's French writing at the bottom there, and another picture of a motorbike at the back. So I thought I'd just add that in as well. And there we have it. This is the completed version with the two sheds, starting with the free shed, which is the little shed of dreams, I think, that we got from after the review, the Wargaming questionnaire, and we also got a free motorbike with it. So I've amended it with some motorbike detail, and yeah, we'll say that it's Eugene who has the passion for motorbikes, as he's here amongst his pigs and his vegetable patch. On the other side, we have the Charlie Foxtrot version, which I got as a Christmas present, which was excellent, and some amendments with that, with a tin bath, and again some of the other pots and milk churns, etc. Makes it a nice good setting. So, as I might have mentioned a little earlier, you can also take the sheds off, and so if we want a war game where we simply have a particular field, then that will work fine. Right, last thing is to get it onto the tabletop. And there we have it. We have Eugene's farm here. Perhaps this is his house also. Maybe in the background the barn too, amongst with the trees. And it's an idyllic setting really for France, May 1940, and you can understand how people might think that the war is very far away with such an idyllic setting. Okay, well, this has just been a small video, and I hope it's been useful, and yeah, if you have any thoughts, then please feel free, give me a bit of feedback, or any ideas for other additions to the tabletop. And if you'd like to subscribe to Wargaming World, then please do. It'll probably be on the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and just give it a click, and if you like it too, then feel free to give it a like. Okay, thanks very much.